Now, we've gone through largo mano range with you already. We gave you 3 basic drills. Now we're going to pull into Sumbrada range. Remember, what constitutes Sumbrada range is that you have your checking hand, which means that his stick can now hit your head if you miss your hand smash. So if you miss your hand smash, you have a follow-up checking hand. Filipinos call this the live hand. This is the more important hand of the 2. Okay, we're going to go through our numbering system, 1 through 5, and I'm going to give you some basic blocks for each one. He's going to give me an angle 1. This is what we call a roof block. Now, this roof block is really a smash on the hand, so I'm going to call it a block for sake of a better word, but it's actually a hand smash. So when he comes in with this roof block, I'm going to zone out to this angle. Now, the zoning is going to be all predicated on his energy. I'm just going to give you one basic angle, which is basically going away from the pressure of the blow. Once again, slow, roof block. This is if your point is down. He comes at an angle 1. You ascend your stick. It's really on the hand. And we have this as a checking hand. This is our checking hand. As a follow-up, I have a number of blows that I can do back at him. We're not getting into that quite yet. Okay, one more time. Roof block. Okay, normal speed. All right, one more time, real slow. This is our roof block. Now, if my point happens to be on this side of his stick as opposed to being down, and he comes in, I can't bring my stick down all of a sudden to do a roof block. I'm losing what Bruce Lee would call economy of motion. And we integrate the JKD with the Kali when we train. So to keep our economy of motion, we have another block. So, if my stick happens to be here, he comes in, this is an inside sweep. Once again, positioning, I'm angling off. I come across, actually it would be hitting the hand. I'm going to pass the hand, hit the stick for training, follow through. Notice where my stick follows through, under the arm. One more time, slow. Again. And normal speed. This is a good follow-up. All right, so we have 2 basic blocks on the number 1. The roof block and the inside sweep. Now we have an angle 2. When the angle 2 comes in, we're going to zone off at this angle, getting to 0 pressure of the strike. If my point happens to be up, we smack the hand, check, and hit. We call this outside deflection. Once again, slow. The first shot would be a hand smash. For training, we hit the stick. Okay, again, normal speed. Real slow, outside deflection. Go stick, check, and stick. Notice the angulation and the footwork. I'm splitting on the last motion. One more time. Stick, check, and stick. Now, if my point is down, he shoots a 2, I can't bring it around quickly to get that shot in, so we have another block. This is called a shield. What we're doing here is we're just raising the stick up to meet the forearm. Now, would this block be any good out in largo mano range? No, wouldn't be powerful enough. But if I'm in Sumbrada range, I have this checking hand to help me out. So when he comes in with any sort of power, I've got this hand to help. In reality, the stick would be on the hand. This would be a hand smash. So we have 2 blocks on the number 2 angle. Outside deflection and a shield. Okay, again slowly. Outside deflection if the point is up, and a shield if the point is down. Now we have an angle 3. My point is down, he comes in. This is a low wing block. Notice my angulation. Again, slow. Now, I'm checking on the hand. Reality, this is a hand smash. We're going to smash the hand and check. Normal speed. This is a wing block. Now, if my point is up and that 3 comes in, once again, I can't put my point down to get the shot in. So I have to do what we call a pass. This is a pass. It's just hitting. I'm passing the stick, catching it here and passing so it misses me. As the stick misses me, this is humming at the face or at his hand. So we have two basic blocks against the number 3. A wing block and a pass. Again, a wing block and a pass. Now we have the angle 4. My point is up, the 4 comes in. It's what we call a drop stick. Real slow, down, descending on the hand. All of the blocks are hand smashes. We're going to hit right on the stick for training. Angle 4 comes in, drop stick. Notice where my body is angling away from this rear hand. If I go in to that hand, I'm going to get nailed. So when I zone, when that 4 comes in, I'm zoning away from that hand. If it comes, I can hit it again. If the point happens to be down on an angle 4, we can do an outside wing block. Whereas on the angle 3, we had an inside wing. On the angle 4, we have an outside wing. Remember, the wing is actually a smash on the hand. We're going to use the stick for training. So on the 4 again, if my point is up, I have a drop stick. If my point is down, I have a wing block. Now we have the angle 5. The thing I want you to remember always about the angle 5 is it's the same as the angle 3, so that makes it easy. When the 5 comes in, if my point is down, I have the wing block. If my point is up, I have the pass. The pass is actually a smack on the arm. Remember, when this stick comes in, this is humming across, hitting the ulna, hitting the bicep, or hitting the face. Doesn't matter. So we've got our 10 basic blocks on 5 basic strikes. Okay, I'd like you to go through it slowly in the air. Now that you have a few basic blocks for a few basic strikes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you why we cannot block using a traditional block with a stick. Well, what I said our blocks were hand smashes. These aren't blocks. So remember, when he gives a number 1 and I do my inside sweep, it's a hand smash. So when the strike comes in, I'm hitting the hand right away. When the 2 comes in, I'm hitting the hand right away. This is going to disarm the stick. Now, if he tries a basic block against my angle, as soon as I come in here, boom, I'm going to go back down. You can't do it because of the structure. Now, if he goes back down, boom, I got back up again. So when he's sitting there trying to block that, it's just a little bit difficult. You're chasing it. Whereas if you smash your hand on the first shot, it's cake. It's a piece of cake. All right, so what I would like you to do, go through your 10 basic blocks in the mirror and visualize a hand that you're smashing every time. And then you won't think of it as defensive. You'll think of it as offensive, where you're hitting the hand to disarm the strike.